What is going on, guys? It is Trifecta J here with episode 4 of my MLB franchise, and we're starting off with a blockbuster trade of sorts as we're getting Jackie Bradley Jr., Xander Bogaerts, and Jonathan Herrera for Diane Viciedo, Ronald Belisario, and John Danks. A trade in which we get two really nice prospects, and then we give the Red Sox a guy to stick in left field who can play a little bit of third base if they need him, a nice arm out of the bullpen, and then John Danks, sort of a security option as a starting pitcher. Now we're looking at our players and some prospect updates. As you can see, Hector Jimenez is starting to struggle. Same with Michael Early. A lot of our players are starting to struggle. Alex Liddy is off to a really nice start this year. He may work his way into our plans. So we're taking on the Dodgers this episode, who are 39-21, and we're 27-33. A really nice record for the quality of team that we have, especially like you can see our rankings as a team, not really that great. And so I want to talk about the trade that I just made a little bit more. So we get two really good players in Xander Bogaerts and Jackie Bradley Jr. And then we get Jonathan Herrera, another guy just threw in to give us another middle infielder who can play some of the other positions. So the Red Sox are getting Diane Viciedo, who they can stick in left field, a position that they really need as they are extremely bad as a hitting outfield. I think they're one of the worst in all of baseball. They get another bullpen arm and Ronald Belisario, a guy who he's a pretty good pitcher. He's performed pretty nice, or performed pretty well for us. And then John Danks, like I said, sort of a backup option in case one of their pitchers gets hurt. And so back to the gameplay, Paul Konerko crushes that ball, and they do end up getting that as Carl Crawford makes a long run to get to that, as Carl Crawford's leading off with Yasiel Puig in the 2-hole. The Dodgers, a team with one of the, I believe, the highest payroll in all of baseball. They're performing really good through 50 games at 39-21. Chris Sale and Clayton Kershaw on the mound, sort of a pitcher's duel, and that ball is lined into shortstop, and that ball is not able to get there in time as Yasiel Puig will get on base. So 3-2 count for Chris Sale, and that ball is grounded or hit right back to him, and then they get the double plays. That gets them out of the inning. Really nice pitching right there. So we're actually going to be sending Xander Bogaerts and Jackie Bradley down to AAA to hopefully develop a little more, as we don't need them at this point, as this is not a team that's in any contention this year. Probably we won't even be in the playoffs is my guess. We're off to a nice start, but I feel like we'll probably go down. So they'll be sent to AAA and they'll just develop a little more. And with that, we're going to send up Hector Noosi and Frank Francisco to the Major League Ball Club, as that's a double right there from the Dodgers. So man on second now for the Dodgers. Y1G51 up, and he hits that ball to center field to Adam Eaton. Eaton gets to the ball, and he will hold the runner at second base. Really nice play right there from Adam Eaton. So 3-2 count, trying to get out of the inning, and that ball is grounded by Alexander Guerrera, I think that's who that was. Not really familiar with him. But Chris Sale will get out of the inning as it's still 0-0. Chris Sale up to hit now against Clayton Kershaw, and Kershaw will actually walk the pitcher, something that you never want to do as a pitcher, and that's something you have to make people pay for. But Alejandro De Aza will just ground that ball to second base, and that will get them out of the inning, as no real damage is done there. Chris Sale back with a 3-2 count to their catcher, and he strikes him out on the slider. Great pitch right there from Chris Sale. 3-2 count to Carl Crawford, and Crawford just crushes that pitch into deep right field. There to play it is De Aza, and that will get into second base is Carl Crawford. Chris Sale back, 1-2 count, and he strikes out Yasiel Puig on that filthy slider. Yasiel Puig just looks stupid right there swinging at that. Tyler Flowers in to hit now, 2-2 count, and he crushes that ball into deep left field, right into the gap. And that ball gets down against the wall, and Tyler Flowers will get into second base for a double right there. Really nice play from Tyler Flowers. So he's running, and Jeff Keppinger hits that ball to the right field line, and Yasiel Puig will be able to get that. I thought for a second it would either get out or get down in play, but Kershaw will get out of the inning. 3-2 count to Adrian Gonzalez, and he strikes out on the 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Really nice pitch right there from Chris Sale, as it is still 0-0, and Clayton Kershaw actually, he's allowed only 1 hit so far. Really nice performance from Kershaw. Both pitchers actually performing really nice. And so stealing the base is the Dodgers, and so now they have a man on second, 3-2 count to Y1G51, and Chris Sale another strikeout as he will get out of the inning. No damage done by Y1G51 right there. So 3-2 count to Connor Gillespie, and he strikes out looking, doesn't even swing on a 3-2 count. Huge mistake right there. Chris Sale 3-2 count to, a lot of 3-2 counts in this game, but to, is that Guerrero? Yeah, Alexander Guerrero, the second baseman. So now he's on second base. That ball is hit pretty hard to center field. Adam Eaton's going back. He gets the ball, and he holds the runner at first. Nice play on the run from Adam Eaton, as he has really nice range with some speed. So now trying to bunt is Clayton Kershaw, and they send the man either way, and he gets in there safe. Nice base steal from Guerrero. So now Clayton Kershaw gets the hit, and they're sending the man home. Let's see if Eaton's arm can get him, and no, he cannot, as that throw is way off. And I don't even know if it would have gotten there anyways. So Clayton Kershaw on base with a 3-2 count, and Carl Crawford is walked, as that is now 2 men on for the Dodgers. 0-2 count for Yasiel Puig, and he grounds that one straight to shortstop, and we won't even go for the double play. Right there, I thought we had 2 outs, and so I was just trying to get the 1, but we only had 1. But either way, we will strike out Adrian Gonzalez to end the inning. Another really nice inning from Chris Sale. He does give up a run, but he gets out of trouble. So a 3-2 count from Clayton Kershaw, and he walks Chris Sale again. You have to make a pitcher pay when he walks the other pitcher, but instead De Aza grounds into a double play once more, because that's something for a guy with his speed. You would not expect him to ground into so many double plays, but from what I've played with him, he grounds into a ton. So Matt Kemp up, and he strikes out on the slider, as that Chris Sale has the strikeout pitch working in this game. And then Adam Dunn just sort of loops that ball right into very shallow left field. So Tyler Flowers up, Adam Dunn on first base. 7th inning, 1-2 count. Looking for a fastball, and he gets it, but he just grounds that ball to second base, and that's another double play from the Chicago White Sox. So looking at the pitcher comparison, the Dodgers actually took Clayton Kershaw out after 6 innings. Not really sure what the point of that was. He was really just rolling our team, only giving up 2 hits and no runs. But that's a hit right there from Brian, crap, I don't know who that was. But Chris Sale will just pop that ball up, and that just, not a very poor offensive performance, as we just pop that ball up to Carl Crawford. 3-2 count once more in this game. Carl Crawford up, and we will walk him. Not want to ever walk the leadoff man. And Yasiel Puig, however, will just hit that ball, and not really, it's a foul ball, but they do advance the runner. So a 2-2 count for Yasiel Puig. Strikes out on the slider once more, as that is, I think, his 3rd strikeout on the day, as he's looked silly on that strikeout pitch. And then on the 90-mile-an-hour fastball, sort of took a little something off that fastball. Adrian Gonzalez strikes out. And so Matt Kemp up, and that will do it, as that gets us out of this game. A horrible, horrible, horrible offensive performance. This is something that you never want to see, as Paul Konerko just grounds this ball to the shortstop, and he will throw him out. When you have a gem like Chris Sale just pitched a complete game, 1 earned run, and you don't win that game, that is something that you just cannot allow. Chris Sale and Clayton Kershaw both pitched really well, and I hope you enjoyed, because I'm out.